Between 16th of March and the 19th of March 2016 was the days of 15-year-old Paige Doherty was simply enjoying her life until snuffed out by sadistic, sickly, vile, murderous killer. He had no remorse whatsoever for what he did. The murder itself will be stuck in Clydebank, Scotland, forever, never to be forgotten. The massive search of Paige was soon established. 42 hours later, her body was recovered after she disappeared. Welcome to Despicable Mind. My name is Cody, and today we'll take a look at the case of Paige Doherty, known better as the Clydebank Murder. Paige was born to parents Pamela and John on 17th of April 2000 in Scotland. Doherty's life was mainly normal. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary for her. That was until the 19th of March 2016, 15 years later, although it did change their lives forever for those who'd known her. However, on the 18th of March, Paige attended a weekend over a friend's house. It was relatively usual for Paige to attend those events. The next day came rolling around. March 2016, 8:21 AM. Paige left her mate's house to head to John Laidamsdale, which he owned the exotic foreign food there. Normally by this time, Paige would head over to a hairdresser job at the same time, but John had something sinister in mind. The urges of bloodshed was brewing inside of his head, boiling like a kettle. He had the urge to commit the most brutal, senseless, horrific, utterly horrid and horrendous killing on a poor, defenseless girl who had her whole life ahead of her. Despite John was living out his fantasy to the point of reality shattered around him with violence, bloodbath, whom he carried for some time. Nevertheless, John then stabbed and slashed Paige 61 times in the head and neck. Paige's mother claimed that there were more than 500 stab wounds to her, but Scotland police denied to comment about the full extent of injuries Paige suffered from. The brutal nature of the stabbing led to a massive missing person report, search across Clydebank and further afield. 2 days after she vanished, Paige Doherty's body was found on the roadside of Glasgow's Great Western Road, which was next to woodland and grass alike parks. Her murder would be front page news the next day, detailing and documenting how Paige did favours for people in a close-knit community. Soon after CCTV was contained, the unreleased footage showed John carrying Paige's body in a bin bag with cleaning products in the boot of his red Ford car. He wore on his hands appears to be rubber gloves. Soon enough, he drove off to dump the lifeless body of his shell. No life left in her. Paige was dead already. John Laidamsdale was soon arrested and was questioned for the kidnapping, rape and murder of Paige Doherty. He pled guilty in October 2016 before being sentenced to 27 years behind bars before becoming eligible for parole. Please subscribe to this channel for more updates, and to follow more of my content, click on that bell icon to get updates on my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching Despicable Mind. That was the case of Paige Doherty. Also, why not check one of our videos on your screens?